West coast of Florida, a hot spot for spring break, water sports, and all kinds of fun in the sun. But when I'm looking for a break from the heat, I head to Celebration Station in Clearwater, Florida. They have all sorts of games here, including this bad boy. Usually they have their booth filled with tickets, but it's a lot more fun playing with cold, hard cash. This is the money machine. The wind in this machine is swirling at over 60 miles per hour. When you're in there, it's like standing in the middle of a tropical storm. But don't sweat it. I've got the goods to make this game a breeze. With hundreds of $1 bills flying around this booth, there are a few general rules the operator has to put in place. No pinning the money against the walls, no catching in your clothes, no grabbing at the cash below your knees.
You cheated, so you can just dump all that back in there for me.
Aww.
But every operator is different. So first, check out what's on the sign. If it's not posted, it's fair game. This machine is a lot harder than you think, so you need to take advantage wherever you can. In fact, the average take is only around 18 bucks, but many people can't even make that happen.
9, 10.
25!
Nice.
Woo!
But check out Edward Moneyhands over here.
Yeah! Woo!
He's coming out of the booth with fat stacks in his mitts, and that's no surprise. While the others were in the machine, I grabbed this guy to give him the lowdown on collecting cash. Number one, the goggles. They're gonna give you a pair of goggles. I know it's there for your safety, but it's also there to mess up your vision.
Nah.
You can't catch what you can't see.
Right.
So pretend your head is on a swivel. Look around. Also, your clothing, make sure it's tucked in. You don't want the air to get underneath anything to blow it up.
Oh.
And you don't want anything that can restrict your movement.
Okay.
Now you're ready for action. But you need a strategy, and I'm going to teach you the winning formula that none of these guys have. It's game on in Clearwater, Florida, where it's time to take down that machine and walk away with tons of cash. Before you enter that booth, plan your attack. You've got to make the wind your friend. You may think that the wind in this thing is your enemy, but there's no reason why you can't use it to your advantage. After all, if it can blow the cash away from you, it can also blow the cash right into your hands, as long as you know my fishing net technique. You want to use an open hand. Don't close your hand. In that situation, your hand is creating a wind block that will cause the wind to deflect off your hands and blow the bills right out of your grip, just like this. Here's what you want to do. Open your hand. The air will blow through your hand. Make your hand act like a fishing net by spreading your fingers apart. Gaps between your digits allow the air to pass through while the bills get trapped. Now, once you grab it, where do you put it? Many people make the mistake of stuffing the money under their arms. Big mistake.
I'm gonna be a millionaire.
This is what we call the T-Rex. Once they catch the money and put it in their arm, now they're moving like this. They caught a lot of money. But guess what happens? When you lift your arm, green is gone. When you catch it, put it right in your pocket. If there's no rule against it, the best strategy is to stuff the money you grab into your pockets. In this game, you have to think on your feet and use them to grab more cash. You see those bills collecting on the floor? Because of the rules, you're not allowed to bend over and pick them up. But there's no reason you can't channel your inner Bruce Lee and kick them back into play. Are you stepping on cash? If you are, guess what? That's money that's trapped that cannot circulate. Can't circulate, can't be caught. Kick that money into the airstream to bring it up.
Okay.
Now that I've provided him with some tips, let's see our guy put it all together. Good luck. So remember, head on a swivel so you can grab strategically. Use the fishing net technique, stuff the cash in your pockets, and use your feet to free the dough.
Yeah!
Do that, and you'll walk away from this baby with pockets full of cash.
64, 65, 65. Thanks, Sal.
From a lesson on